calling for changes. And the work of an East Bay shelter that cares for injured wildlife could be in jeopardy. The fight to save the center. And when heartburn doesn't go away with over-the-counter remedies, those symptoms could indicate a deadly disease. We'll explain that. The news starts right now. In the East Bay, an unusual animal rescue center is being evicted from the property where it cares for injured wildlife. Oh, he's cute. With other rescue centers in the Bay Area already crowded, the owner says her service is essential to the area. NBC Bay Area's Kimberly Terry is in Oakland to explain for us. Hello, Kimberly.
Hello, Diane. This center really takes in all of the animals city shelters can't. Raccoons, opossums, even hummingbirds, giving these injured and abandoned animals a second chance.
What we're going to do is we're going to get this guy started on some antibiotics and some pain medication.
This young raccoon just moved into Yggdrasil Urban Wildlife Center in Oakland. He was found limping on a porch in Piedmont Saturday afternoon. Turns out he has a broken wrist and is severely underweight.
He also has a badly wounded hind foot that's going to need some wound care.
This animal, along with hundreds of others, is getting life-saving care at the nonprofit rescue center started nearly a decade ago by Lila Travis and her husband.
Before we came along, there were no place doing this work, and we filled a needed niche.
The center, which operates out of a home in the Oakland Hills, saves 600 animals a year, but now its work is in jeopardy.
It's going to be really hard to relocate. Aside from all of the animals, we have all of the cages, all of the equipment.
Travis says they're being evicted by their landlord, who is taking the property off the rental market. Travis got an extension on the eviction, which would have had them out by mid-September, but their rent, in the meantime, has also increased substantially.
Almost doubling the rent is going to still make it necessary for us to leave as soon as possible.
Dr. Cynthia Lynn from Montclair Vet Hospital says with only a handful of wildlife centers in the Bay Area, losing Yggdrasil could be devastating.
Part of the problem is that some places won't take non-native species, and if we can't get them to a rehab place, they need to be euthanized.
Travis and her volunteers think they may have found a more permanent location, but it comes at a cost of $215,000. They have a third of that in donations, but if they can't raise the rest soon, the property could be bought out from under them.
It's so frustrating to know that we're just trying to do good. Everyone's volunteering their time and help and trying to do their best for the animals and the wildlife that can't take care of themselves, and to have to stop that or to have a hold on that is very difficult for us.
In Oakland, Kimberly Terry, NBC, Bay Area News.
Supporters of former BART officer Johannes Messerly are expected to hold